Welcome, friend. Welcome to Morrowind.
Welcome, friends. Welcome back to Vardenfell. Today is the 2nd of Frostfall. It is 2 AM in the morning, and as is becoming a habit, we're here staring at Edwinna
What's so
Elbert.
important that you would interrupt my studies?
Well, may you ask, Edwinna. Let's hope you never find out. So after last week's episode, I did a little bit digging around. The requirement that I'm not meeting for the mages is a magical skill at 40, which seems like a perfectly reasonable requirement to put in place, and one that I will go and pay my way out of in a minute. And also we're having trouble with Cyril Unway's return of the book. Looking at the quest details, I do have an option for just giving it to her. That might do the job. And if it doesn't, I have a code which should tell the game that I did give it to her. But let's try doing it properly first, shall we? So, first things first, let's dash back to Vivec. Teleportation. It's the only way to travel, you know. Nothing gets you there faster. Hiya, Ranil.
Why walk when I can guide? Why walk when I can guide?
Go ahead.
Yes. You are intrigued. That's right, it's not that way, it's the other way. I've only been here about a dozen times recently. Cyril Unway.
All right, I'm intrigued. Go
Everyone's
ahead.
intrigued. Intrigue, the new perfume from Calvin Klein. I am well, thanks. How are you? I'm here with a copy of Chim of Midium. Where did you get a copy of Chim of Midium? I've been looking for this book. Perhaps you'd be willing to part with it? Yes, I have a lot of them and I don't seem to get rid of them. Thank you. I won't forget this. Just a suggestion. Keep quiet about this book, Sarah. Some members of the Mages Guild can be very jealous. You're extremely welcome. What spells do you have? Demoralize. Okay. Blind. That could be worth healing. I might want to do an improved version of that sometime. Chameleon. Definitely good. I don't know if I still have that, but best to have two than none. Visibility I'm sure I have. Oh, Mark. And Recall, thank you very much. And a knock spell. In fact, you're an excellent vendor all around, aren't you? I mean, since we're here, I might as well buy the rest of them too. Thank you. You've been extremely instructive. The nice thing about Mark and Recall is that they are self-routed teleports. You cast Mark somewhere where you want to teleport back to, and you cast Recall when you want to teleport back to it.
Strange.
And it really is that simple. There's a bunch of different mods that will let you do multiple marks and then let you choose where you recall to. There's quite possibly one of those in here. We shall find out. But not immediately.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
Go ahead.
Okay. Lacasia, nothing me. Thank you. I am the Void. I am Sithis. Well, not in this playthrough. Although having said that...
Pauline's apprentice summoned a scamp? I can't believe I was distracted from my studies for something so trivial.
Yeah, having said that, there might be a Dark Brotherhood mod in this pack. I hope to find out at some point. Well, hopefully that counts as having worked. Yes, you finished your study of Chim of Midium. Okay, that does not look like it's worked. Okay. Console. Archaeology, return book, 30. The journal has been updated. The book has been returned? Good work, Evoker. Once I know the locations of some Dwemer ruins, I'll be asking you to travel to some dangerous places. These amulets will help you to return to safety. Oh. Amulets of intervention. That's cool. Right now to keep the scrolls, I guess. Tell me about dangerous places. Filled with steam centurions and ancient machinery, Dwemer ruins are dangerous places not suitable for the faint of heart. Since you helped me so much with Chum of Amidium, I'd like to give you these novice robes of illusion. They will help you with many dangerous places and situations. That's still blue, so... I hope you put the novice robes of illusion that I gave you to good use whenever you find yourself in dangerous places, Sarah. Thank you, I will try. Is there anything else I can do for you? I have no duties for you now, but speak with me again when you've attained the rank of Conjurer. Well, I'm about to work on that. Let's see if I can find someone who will train me a bit in, ideally, alchemy.
Do you have something
You're a
to say
smith,
about
aren't
that?
you? There was an alchemist around here somewhere. I thought. Downstairs, maybe. Priests?
Greetings
maybe.
to you, Red Guard.
Greetings, Anararan. Anararan. You look like you have a question, Syra. Were you looking for someone in particular here in Ald'ruhn? Yes, but maybe it's you. It is you. I need to get this up to 40, which this might put me up a bit in terms of level, and it might not. If it does, I will sleep. I don't love training skills that count towards my level. It feels a bit sad, but it's going to be a couple more levels before I start getting illusion up to won't be enough levels to carry Mages Guild stuff, and I'm taking it the long way around.
What was that about?
Because of course I am. I might even just be running in circles at this point. Here we are.
What's so important that you would interrupt my studies?
Just some mystic stuff. So, advancement. In order to advance to Conjurer, you must pay your guild dues of 200 septims. Will you pay these dues now? Oh no! Excellent, Sarah. Now that those formalities are out of the way, I can grant you the rank of Conjurer. Thank you very much. You said you might have something else to do. I'm so glad you asked, Conjurer. At this delicate phase of my research, I need to study a Dwemer tube. They're easy enough to find, and I believe I saw some in Nchuleftingth when I was there last. Would you be willing to travel there and bring back the Dwemer tube? Yes. I appreciate your dedication, Sarah. Nchuleftingth is northwest of Nisus. There's an easier way to get there. Go to Ald'ruhn and follow the coast to the west. Okay, thank you. I don't know if I have to do that. Yeah, same thing. Not impossible. I actually have one knocking around in my inventory to start with. Though I think I dumped all the stuff out. Yeah, I imagine there's probably one at the shack. So it's worth checking there. And the shack might be a good place to drop my first mark as well. So let's do that. Let's go home for a moment. Ah, Erinil, I almost missed you there.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
Excellent news.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
So I hear. From someone with a voice much like yours.
Yet I do think he meant to.
Still, it was 1990 mumble. Ranis, you might have something for me in
There
this
is
as
one
well,
less
mightn't you?
necromancer here in Vardenfell, thanks to you.
Yes. There are several less necromancers, but not the ones you're thinking of. Do you have anything else? No, that's fine. It's a nice day.
They say someone hit the come on a tome at the council club, and I mean hard. And the gods I've got my eye on you, Outlander, and they're following all leads, but somehow they don't seem very sincere.
I know, it's a crying shame, isn't it, Galom Daeus? You know anything about the Kimono Tong? They say someone hit the Kimono Tong at the council club hard. Nobody seemed to know what happened. Probably the Thieves Guild. As a matter of fact, I am a member of the Thieves Guild. Thank you for noticing. But it was the Legion over in the corner there that I did it for. That's the thing with hired assassins. You never really know who sent them, do you?
They say someone hit the come on a tome at the council club, and I mean hard. And the guards say they're very concerned, and they're following all leads, but somehow they don't seem very sincere.
Fancy that. Yes, take me to Satanin, please.
Why walk when you can ride?
The eternal question. Why walk when you can ride, or teleport, or fly, or bounce, or use those scrolls that cast you halfway across the world, the Ikarian flight ones, or swim, or maybe sit on the back of Gwar and just dangle your legs over. There are so many options. And yet, walking is its own pleasure, don't you think? I don't know, maybe you do, maybe you don't. I always loved walking. Can't do it very much anymore, obviously. The whole arthritis thing, but... And also in Spain with the whole summer thing, it's like 40 degrees out there at the moment. That's like, go walking out in that and drop dead, at least in my case. But I have often loved long walks in the past. So, let us cast our mark. Now that we're here. Mark. I have a chance of casting it at least. And plenty of time to wait around for when it fails. Okay, great. Job done. Now let's see if I can cast it somewhere else. Right, looks like it's just the one. Oh, I should go inside and rest up a moment. Because recall takes some juice as well. Oh, excellent. How very handy. So the white one is the one that I can recall to, or that I'm choosing to recall to. I don't want the second one. And let's pop in. Excellent news. 3 recall spots. Very civilized. Am I weighed down with crud? No, I am remarkably unweighed down with crud. Also a nice surprise. So, good stuff. Okay, we can come home and drop crap off anytime we want to. And get the old sword back ready to go. So, frankly, it's one key press to ready your hands for spell flinging, and an entirely different key press to ready your hands for sword stabbing, and so switching from spells to swords was entirely just me being random rather than trying to do anything useful. Yes, walking. One of the best places that I used to walk around was Prague. Prague is a beautiful and whimsical city, and there's all kinds of weird things poked around all sorts of corners, and you never really know when you're going to stumble across them. Very much a delight to wander around. If you get the chance, I recommend it. If you don't get the chance, make the chance. Or not.
Where would you like to go?
I would like to go back to Ald'ruhn, but... Oh. Aha! One of the things I was going to the shack for was, of course, to see whether I had a Dwemer tube. Well, let me cast recall. I see the backspace didn't take, but that doesn't matter. Here we are. See, wasn't that convenient? That's a Dwemer tube, isn't it? Yes, excellent. See, just put the hands away without going to knife you first. Let's mug that next hound if it's aggressive. You aggressive? Oh, it's a farmer worker. Fine, fair enough. Carry on. I mean, it's outside that weird Kwama mine where everything, all the eggs contain like bread and fish and, I don't know, wine and loaves and stuff. Persimmon. I have no idea if any of them contain persimmon. Nor if persimmon is in any way mentioned in the Bible. Not exactly a religious scholar. Not exactly religious. Still, that's my brain for you.
Where would you like to go?
Elsewhere. Ooh, me ankles! I remember reading a glorious kind of conversational technique on a rather eccentric website put together by a guy called Wim Wenger. And he called it the Melville technique, after Herman Melville, on basis...
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
So I gather. On the basis that in Moby Dick, Herman Melville often gets distracted and just spends page after page, sometimes entire chapters, waffling about random nonsense. And so his suggestion was, anytime you find yourself in a conversation where you're not really sure of what to say, begin a sentence with, you know, that doesn't remind me of, and then see what your brain produces. You know, that doesn't remind me of salmon. Salmon are a strange fish, aren't they? All that spawning in the ocean and going vast distances and leaping up rivers and stuff. And you can just keep babbling forever like that if you need to. I've always found that amusing. I'm not sure that it's really how I want to be conducting...
Apprentice summoned a scamp?
Yes.
I can't believe I was distracted from my studies for something so trivial.
Have a Dwemer tube. Here you go. Yes, this is what I wanted. Now I can finally study these berserks the dwarves wrote about. I'm impressed by your dedication to scholarship. Good work, Sarah. You're very welcome. Was there anything else? Yes, I was wondering if you might check up on one of my colleagues in the Dwemer ruins of Nchuleftingth. The last excavation report is long overdue. Yes, I could do that. You can get to Nchuleftingth by going around the mountains near Suran and heading northeast along the Foyada Nadanat, or you can start in Mulagmar and head northwest toward Mount Cand. Go north around Mount Cand and along the north side of the Foyada. Suran is probably the more convenient place. Excavation report. One of my colleagues, Senile, really? Caduceus is engaged in official imperial research in Nchuleftingth. He was supposed to give me an excavation report every month, but he's not sent one this month. Go to Nchuleftingth and find out what is going on. Okay, I can do that. Sure, why not? Now, Suran, I think, is boatable. Oh, it's almost pleasant here in Ald'ruhn for a change. Let's see where I can get to from the Silt Strider here. Is cool on the ocean?
We make a special trip.
It is.
Same low price.
Now, I really don't remember where the various boats go. So, assuming they have a boat here, it might be tricky to get to Suran. I may have to do a bit of bouncing back and forth. Just to get to the dock. Dear old Cool. Really not a very appropriate name. Spear.
Hurry, last boat to Sunshine. Until the next one.
Oh, thanks.
Come rain or storm, I'm ready to sail if you've got the stomach for it out.
I was born ready, Talmany. These are the docks of Cool, and I am the shipmaster. I manage all the seagoing traffic here, well, except for the crazed Khajiit taking people to Solstheim. Tell me your destination if you're outward bound, or if you're new to Cool, I can steer you to the local services, or to a specific place in Cool. If you're looking for someone in particular, I might be able to help. Where can you go? Narmok or Dagon Fell? Let's try Narmok. And where can you go from here?
Come rain or storm, I'm ready to sail if you've got the stomach for it, Outlander.
Yes, I've heard that before. Valveli. Claode. Claode's not much use. A bit too far. Back to Cool, I guess.
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
Thank you. Dagon Fell. Is any more useful? No.
Head on.
All across the various bits of Telvanni territory. But I'm pretty sure... Where's Suran in the south?
Where are you headed?
I'm starting to alter that myself. What did the journal say?
Hurry, last boat to Sunshine. Until the next one.
It's over there. I'm heading in the wrong direction. Okay, so... In fact... Narmok... and... Claode is in the right direction.
Care to see the sights? Where can I take you?
Hey, Balvenie. Good morning, Ma. E. Are you the shipmaster here? You are. He's not going to surround. Well, okay, I guess we have to make it do with the horrifying weather for a bit. I'm not sure how the encoding is going to like this very much, but we'll see what we can do. We need to head sort of south along the mountain, really. Try to go over it, it'll go badly. Go all the way around, but that's probably going to be simpler. Head that way. Well, like Ma has seen better days. And again, haven't we all? Guy's a bit of a colour. Power of pollution, I guess. I don't suppose you actually stride round to Suran, do you?
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
You do. I'm thankful. Mainly because of the weather. Ah, Suran. Suran's a gorgeous place. I've always been a big fan. I don't know who's saying that, but I imagine it's the same kind of person that says, I could beat that Serena Williams if I was playing tennis. No problem whatsoever. A delusional one. Is that a slode? It is a slode. I hear Suran has some of the best slaves in Morrowind. That's why I'm here. Charming. I'll see what I can do about that. Oh, dearie me. Why didn't they give you a mustache to twirl? No animation budget, I suppose. Yes. Well.
Its scent is unfamiliar.
Indeed. Anything the Red Guard needs, Dorbazin is a good slave. For the moment, Dorbazin. For the moment. For right now, we are here to head to there. So, what did it say about leaving from it says go northeast. Okay, fine. Decent advice. Let's do that. I'm not a huge fan of wildly unsubtle moustache twirling. Probably gonna get dumped in a river. There we go. But it's north, so it'll do. The car some water walking, it'll be faster. My gloves are mismatched. Always stylish, that's me. This is, of course, one of the wilder lies I've spoken in my life. And it is as untrue of me as a person as it is of me as a character in Morrowind. Cliff Striders. Just 2. Morrowind you shouldn't have. Oh dear. The Blighted Allet. Where's this? Bandus Ancestral Tomb. Good to know. I want to be heading east now, and there is a route east, so fingers crossed. Maragmar, Mount Count, Mount Asar-Nibibi. Dumb Scamp. We're deep into the heartland now. You can see it's a very harsh and unforgiving terrain, and there's a lot of cliff riders. And other beasties. I was trying to head east, wasn't it? Lava? Yes. Maybe don't go swimming in that. How are we on the map? Supposed to be heading straight that way, but it looks like we have to go around there, perhaps. Maybe I can shave a little bit off at the expense of a bit more cliff stridering or something. That looks reasonably useful. Not bad. Bad. But let's check what place this is, so that if I can find the front door easily enough, so that we can get on the map. My babby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my mommy. Well, it's blood them to queue, I suppose. Like buses. Okay. Come get some. Always a shame when a Kaguti falls to the blight. So I have cats picking their way around my keyboard in a vaguely menacing manner. Okay, Nchuleftingth. I really should have dropped a mark in Balmora. That was really stupid. Hello?
I'm Senilius Cadiusus, and this is my daughter, Pania. We are excavating these Dwemer ruins.
Yes, I'm here for your soul. I'm afraid I don't have an excavation report for her, for Edwinna. I don't exactly have an excavation report for her. Tell Edwinna everything is fine. We've just had a few setbacks. Our native guide, dear, Anes Vendu, is missing. Tell me about Anes Vendu. He was taking notes for our next excavation report, and he must have taken it with him when he disappeared. Somehow he must have gotten into the lower levels. Would you try and find him? Yes. Okay. Fair enough.
Frankly, all this study bores me. If you insist on talking about dwarves, you should talk with my father.
No, I don't care about dwarves very much. Tell me about Anis. I've been worried about him. Right before he left the lower levels, he kept saying something about a test of pattern. I hope he's alright. Does he sound alright? This is an Elder Scrolls game. Is anyone ever alright? You think stealing? Nope. Well, I'll just yoink those then. These things aren't really worth selling, but I do want a few extra bits and pieces in case anyone demands one for some reason. Don't think they do, but you never know when you might want a piece of random Dwemer crap lying around.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello. Toddy. The scuttle is stealing. That's interesting. Yeah, you can keep your bloody booze. They weigh so much. Fine. Always drop it again. And probably will, frankly. Ditto. I guess back out the door. I've always found it quite amusing that dwarven doors make those noises. I mean, would you want your bedroom door shouting "Yah!" at you when you opened it? Actually, having said that, could be kind of amusing. Yeah, maybe crank not the random things right away. Okay, close enough to not being right away. How bad is that poison, do we think? Meh. Nothing. That one didn't even hurt. I see. Why is the crank stuck? Do I have to... No, not necessarily. You're not very good explorers if you didn't even try that, are you? Like, I'm just saying. Very interesting. I haven't seen a spider with that kind of lit tube before. modded inserts, I assume. Almost certainly. I probably ought to put a less purpley lava texture in there somewhere. Shockingly, he's dead. Calamy astonished. Hanging Gardens of Western Corridal. This book was apparently written in Dwemer and translated to Aldmeris. Only fragments of the Aldmeris are readable, but it may be enough for a scholar of Aldmeris to translate fragments of other Dwemer books. Guide Altma Estrial led with foot flames for the town centre where lay dead the quadrangular gardens. Asked the foundations and chains and vessels their naming places. Why they did not use solid sound to teach escape from the earth bones, nor nourish them with frozen flames. The word I shall have once written of this art our lesser cousins speak of with their admirable ignorance, when their admirable ignorance, but neither words nor experience cleanses the essence of the strange and terrible ways of defying our ancestors' transient rules. The translation ends with a comment in Dwemer in a different hand, which you can translate. Put down your ardent cutting globes, Mbathuld. Your Aldmeris has the correct words, but they cannot be properly misinterpreted. Someone's bound to want that at some point. Did we maybe have to do something in here, like pick up that book for the cheese burglars? What am I thinking of? The fundamentals, the astrologians, that's the word. Gods above. Have at thee, ghost. Thank you for your donation. Dwemer left bracer. Sure. Ancient Dwemer cord, definitely. Journeyman armorer's hammer. Alright. Let's use the hammer up nice and quickly. Excellent. And let's dump it. And we can dump that too. Unless you're actually trying to level your armor up, hammers are really just too heavy to bother with. Honestly. I mean, I say carrying around a cohere and a cog, but that's for my horde of random dwarfy crap rather than for any sane reason. Same stuff. Interesting. Wow. That looks quite fancy. Try it on for a bit. Pretty sure I grabbed a picture. And if I didn't, they're everywhere anyway. Diamond or something? Blue diamond. Ability and frost damage, huh? Yes, alright. Fairly sure I've got a piece of scrap metal somewhere, but it's probably in the alchemy pack rather than... But again, scrap metal isn't really that useful and it's very heavy. We're reaching a level now where chests are starting to get decent loot, as shown by all these random gems and bits of glass. Oh, there we are. Galom Daeus. Bit east of Suran. Okay. Far north and a bit east of Suran. Okay, go and have a look for that. We're not far north, and we're not a bit east, we're a fair bit east. But hello, useless Imperials. I have your corpse.
Please, by all means. I'm listening.
I did find Annis. Good news, he's dead. I feared he might be dead. This is terrible news. I should never have let him explore the ruins alone. Did you find the excavation report? I did. You found the report. Deliver it to Edwinna, Elbert, and Ald'ruhn. That will continue my work here. Now that the lower levels are open, perhaps we can make more discoveries here. In honour of our deceased Colin, of course. Deceased Colin? In honour of our deceased Colin. Annis Vendu. He's dead. How horrible! No, please, don't tell me the details. But I want to. I can talk to you about Hanging Gardens. No, I can't.
Frankly, all this study bores me. If
I can talk to you about Hanging Gardens.
About dwarves, you should talk with my father.
This book is written in both Dwemer and Ald'ruhn. If you can find a scholar who can read Ald'ruhn, this might well be the translation you've been looking for. This is a very exciting discovery. I only wish Annis Vendu could share it with us. Well, he can't. Your lack of proper oversight doomed him to a messy and unnecessary death. Feel bad about yourselves and your life choices. Well, don't. It's fine. Who am I? Far north and a bit east of Suran. That is Suran here. Far north and a bit east could be up there. Sorry about that. Give it a shot. There is a road. It's a starry night. The galaxies are out. Or, well, they would be if this was Earth. Remember that there's no such thing as stars in the Elder Scrolls, so those nice bright lights in the night sky aren't distant suns of any sort whatsoever. They are literal holes in the firmament. And that's magic poking through from the plane of magic. And you thought there was water we were swimming in? Or air that we were breathing? No, it's all magic. DNA? No, magic. Well, I suppose it's no real surprise that the Qualmer eggs are full of food. Voss and Telvoss, Mount Cant, Mulakmar, Pelagia Balmor Vivec, Mount Asarnibibi. Yeah. No real comments. Suppose. Are we still too far east? I don't know how far it is. It looks like there might be a path up through here somewhere. Yeah. That little part of this ruin. That's a Telvanni Tower there. Somewhere. Maybe I hallucinated it. Wouldn't be the first time. I wish to retract my earlier implication that I spend a lot of time hallucinating Telvanni towers. That's a wild lie. What is this place, and should we care? Don't think we should care right at the moment, but getting places on the map is useful. Is this close enough yet? Nope. I'll walk up to the old doodad. Oh, it is the right place. Galom Daeus. Huh. What an unusual name for a dwarven hold. Vampires, huh? And there's me armed with my lockpick. This isn't going to go well. Potions. Aye, indeed. Eloy, I'm sorry. Nothing personal. Silver shard short. Short? Silver shard short, yes. Thanks. Thanks. Leather armor. That's why you were so comparatively easy. Vampire-Infested ruins, and there's another one. Oh, well. Ilana. Hello, Ilana. Perhaps goodbye, Ilana. What's that? Steel cuirass. Nice. Mine's magic. Netch leather helm. Steel viper sword. Not even worth selling. More leather. Okay, so vampire nest. What did the firmamenters have to say about the firmamenters? Gods above. The astrologians have to say about this place? Villagers Guild on Galom Daeus, which is within a separate dwelling. And report and do there any small tasks by the Grand Astromancer Marcolius de Paladine. Okay, so he's probably not in this vampire-infested ruin, but you know, I'm here for now, and it's not like Edwinna can't wait for a bit to get her report. Il Dogestu. Key to Galom Daeus. Good money in vampire dust. Steel Blade of Heaven. Ooh, wow. At weight 3, something enchanted with levitate 50 for 30 seconds is well worth keeping in the inventory. I suppose you're probably a vampire too? Oh, maybe not. So much to do, so much to remember. Quara. Quara's a vampire clan in the vampires extended thingy that we've got going. Well, what? Please don't hurt me. Vampires? I have these strange dreams about them. Where am I? What is this place? Is this a dream? Please, stop hurting me. Cattle cannot help. Cattle knows nothing about lamps. I probably can't make you be rescued, even if I need you to follow and drag you out somewhere, sadly. Hello? Observatory, a trapped door. Yeah. The vampires know how to program the Dwemer critters, do they? More cattle? More cattle. Sorry, cattle. Broadsword. Vampires of Vardenfell. Was not an invaluable book. Oh, and it's one of the ones that gets taken millions of times, is it? I need some more healing. Classimo. Mauritius Procrastius. Lockpick's not good enough to worry about. Potion, not good enough to worry about. Guarhide, how dare you. Netch leather, still rude. Houses. 1650, huh? Well, thank you very much. Yeah, the orcish stuff's worth picking up too. Or are you cattle? You might be cattle. Vampire Archer. That's a bit sad. Even vampirized wolves just... they're about to kill me. Apparently. Still a bit naff though. Look, just because you can kill me doesn't mean that you're not a bit naff. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. Single solitary guar milk, huh? I might have some scrolls that do some sort of healing. I forget. And there's this thing. Oh, I see. There's two of you. That explains a lot. Very rude. Okay, take it back. Still useless. Double vampire. Bark sword, no. Look for common amulet. For mana. Mamana. Ba-ba-da-ba. If I ever get you 10. The corpus weeping. Don't mind if I do. We'll be told by the guy to come and... yeah, right. Clear the vampires out anyway. Yeah, sorry cattle, feel bad for you. Don't think I'm about to do anything about it though. My health currently okay. Have I dropped a save? Don't think so. Have now. I'm sure that my playstyle, which is best characterized as bloody vague, is annoying / triggering / worrying. I apologize, I didn't do it on purpose. I am, however, just, you know, bloody vague. You are cattle. You are wears no shirt. My master will be angry if I don't get back to work, Sarah. Tell about yourself. I am wears no shirts, a humble slave. Let's... Wow. A level up of speechcraft. That doesn't happen very often. Getting nice and friendly. Is there anything else you can tell me? No. Do you have any advice? When you take a job, you have to have the good sense to hold off until you're stronger if it seems too hard for you. Twin lamps? I only know how to light lamps. Is that what you want to know? Same thing as these thingies. My trade. I am a slave, Sarah. I serve my owner and master as commanded. I clean, prepare food, fetch and carry, do the shopping and marketing. Marketing? Oh, going to market, I suppose. And do other tasks too tiresome or menial for my master. God, you do the marketing for the vampires. Sounds like 90% of us, frankly. My, you're swift. And beefy. If you have a buddy, I'm in trouble. Oh, the clickery. Yes, that shield he's got on. Oh, will you please just piss off? Oh, God. Ow. That was quite uncomfortable. Where did I put my guar milk? Did I drink it already? I did drink it already. Alas. Life ring then. Right. Quick notes to self. Heal potions. And sleep. Okay. What do you got, Raxel? Useless Viper Blade. Very boring stuff. You weren't even wearing half of your armor. That's quite surreal. That, however, is superb. Already picked one up. Secrets of Dwemer and Homunculi. Ah, that's how you were able to get the things programmed, was it? Very nice. What's the armor on that thing? Just 4. But as I remember, this is excellent for enchanting. Besides, squid head. Let's just wait around for a sec so we can admire our squid head. It is almost time to hang up the keyboard. I've been going for more than an hour at this point, and that was quite ouchy on the old fingers. But I want to see if we can find where the astrologian faction leader is supposed to be hanging out. It did say he's not inside the main thing, and this is very much the main thing, so maybe he's not dead, or a vampire. We never know. Oh yes, that really is quite grotesque, isn't it? How magnificent. I don't believe I've seen a Redguard with such a grand outfit in quite some time. Fantastic. Oh, shirt, old boy. I kind of killed your master? Blah, 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 blah. Can I break a bit further? No, you're not going to shout. Maybe I have to come back here once I'm a Twin Lamps faction member. Maybe I get some kind of special mojo for freeing people once I'm actually properly signed up. Be nice to imagine. I think I've killed all the vampires. Unless there was one room that I didn't go into that had a big lock on it. Was that up here? Local, please. And yeah, it might have been. Yeah. Locked and trapped. And security up as well. There's a journal's lockpick. I want a master's lockpick for a 70. Do I have one part used? I do. Yeah. It has 3 uses too. That's weird. Oh well. Put my sword back on. Two of you again. And me out of healing as far as I know. The trouble with the life ring is you can't really stop and do it in the middle of a battle. Oh, I have a scroll of healing. I can switch to that. Yeah, 2 of them. I need to get one of them in the doorway.
Die!
Almost. Not making my hand any easier, that's for sure. Not finally opening doors at me. Yeah. Okay, we're going to need to do more than just that. However, something I can do, which I never do, is this. is the Red Guard super special power-up. It doesn't last for very long, but I really ought to make more use of it given how powerful it is. Expensive ring, I'll take it. Thanks, Gurg. Plate. Quite an attractive plate, but just plate. Magic ring. Plain bolt. Still worth selling. That Dwemer armor? It is. I'll take the cuirass. I'll take the greaves too. Master hammers are worth taking. Not commonly found. Life ring. Let's use you to top back up while you still have some charge. You can see, I assume, why potions are very much the way to go when it comes to Shield of Light.
Stop! Thief!
Yes? What's your problem?
Stop!
I killed them already. Daedric boots. Yowzers. There's some good armor in this place. We will have to screw around with our armor loadout. Wooden staff of chastening. Nope. Steel tanto? Nah. Locked chest. Ooh, yes. That's a probe. Not a pick. As you can see, well, maybe you didn't notice, but briefly, my weight limit was up at 1,150 because of the Red Guard power boost. We dropped back down to 650. If there's much more loot, we're going to have to start dropping things we don't want. Oh no. Boots of Mountain's Leap. I mean, not very useful. We'll see what else there is. Glass boots. Escape is not his plan. I must face him alone. Horny Fist. Shield of Wounds. Drain health when used. Meh. Yes, so you keep saying. Interesting material in here. Can't take all of it. Try saying something else. Extravagant Colovian helm. Glass beast boots. Wow. Creeper will feed well this night. That's just not worth it at the moment. You need to chill out more.
He's over here.
I assume you're not actually reporting me to guards. That would be annoying, given we're in a dwarven cavern filled with vampires. Does my life ring have any juice left in it? Couple. Yeah, a few more. How indeed. Leonie, sorry for the murder. 2. Fine. I want another one. That I wasn't expecting. Makes us a bit touch and go. Always expect smashing position, I suppose. Nope. Yes. If you are decent enough, come one at a time. And heal a bit less. Okay. Stop you right there. Roll of healing. Okay. Germia. Spark Scythe. Don't have to wait for it. And Leonie. Do have to wait for your stars. Might have to drop off that Prince's Lockpick, don't really care. Seasons Doing Law, don't really care. Box Chest, definitely care. Apart from anything else, it's training. Oh, the thieves and idiots again. Could be surprised by how much I can escape, in fact. Apprentice, Master, thank you very much. Apprentice, Journeyman, Master.
You can't escape.
Yes, you're still going to be a bit shocked on that front, I think. Your masters aren't as invulnerable as they imagine. What's that? Battle Axe. Yeah, that's worth taking over some of this random dwarven crap I have. I know. Pesky kleptomaniacs. No, I'm pretty sure that is all the vampires. And it is also making for a fairly long session. But hopefully that's okay. Is this the way out? Don't remember. Maybe. I seem to remember that the doors were next to each other when I went up them. Oh yes. Okay, here we are. Fool. Cliff Racer, Rat, Wolf. This could be a separate house, couldn't it? It's got an observatory looking thing. Yes, yes. Your poor ankles. Not exactly seeing the front door I hoped for. Okay, fine. Embarrassing if the rising force ran up before I got onto the roof, but not disastrous. Down there, maybe? Anything I'm missing on here? Galom Daeus entry. No, I'm not seeing anything offhand. Around this side, perhaps? Random stuff. You couldn't have given me a hint about where in the Galom Daeus complex that Egypt was hanging out, could you? That would have been too easy. Oh, there. Isn't that where I just fell into the lava? Well, not quite fell into the lava, fell into the area near the lava, maybe. Is it where I looked down and said maybe there? It is where I looked down and said maybe there. Sorry, Ratty, for your own good. Hello. Well, you're a vampire. Marcolius to Paladin, you're the master, are you?
From where do you hail,
Go away,
friend?
diseased creature.
Am I diseased? I've been fighting a lot of vampire.
Fool, go away.
Healed, better, sanctuary, restore fatigue, blah blah blah. Nothing here. Maybe they just refer, well, they're probably not, are they? So. Okay, now I'm in perfect health, and none of you can complain about that. You fussy buggers. Greetings, Watcher. What's the story in Arkenthind? Well, it's not bloody vampires, I'll tell you that. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Any news from Arkenthind? We've yet to uncover anything here, but Marcolius has successfully subverted the nearby vampire clan to gain access to the observatory. Maybe we shouldn't have murdered them all. Hi, Marcolius. Good news. Ah yes, the newest creature in our ranks. I am Marcolius de Paladin, and this is our Galom Daeus site, the Ald'ruhn Mages Guild. So this grovelling, rancid beast has travelled all the way from Arkenthind from a report? Yes, I suppose you can finish a task with this small Dwemer tool and bring supplies back to Lelengoth. I don't recommend meddling with this dark curse. You will get no answers from me, fiend. Okay. Take these, creature. You need to levitate outside of the observatory just outside of our dwelling and use this tool to extract some glass from the lens. Once you're done, bring everything back to Nchuleftingth in Arkenthanger. Do not come back here. I have nothing else for you. Well... okay. I can't say it's been a pleasure, but I do take some mild amusement in knowing that I've murdered all your buddies. That doesn't appear to be stealing. None of this appears to be stealing. I mean, I know I'm a member of the guild, but that's a pretty expensive hat to just leave lying around. Still. And I suppose I am wearing a squid helm, so thick creature isn't too unreasonable. What can you train me in, Lier? Enchant, alteration, and mysticism. Not bad. Not useful right at the moment, but not bad.
May I help you?
Well, you're wearing one of the hats. No. But I think I'm going to leave it here. Let's get my back to this rock. I'm feeling a bit paranoid right at the moment. And, next time, I'll go and get the bits and pieces that are required for Lelengoth back in Arkenthanger. I might have a look at what's on the table to see if there's anything I want to pinch there. Probably what I'm going to do is recall back to Shenanigans, drop off the Dwemer bits in my Dwemer hoard, and honestly probably this Telvanni helm as well, because while I will want it for later, it's not great armor right at the moment. And I'll probably check with all the other bits and pieces of armor that I've picked up. I'll probably check about seeing if I can up my armor rating a bit. Because as you saw, whilst I can defeat a vampire pretty handily in single combat, I can't defeat two of them unless I start using bits of scenery or special powers or whatever. So, and Morrowind has one of those difficulty systems where sometimes you feel like you're really overpowered, and other times you feel like you're really underpowered, and nothing much changes except the name of the thing you're fighting. So that's always been kind of fun. I don't feel super strong yet, just good enough for poking around generally. I do love that squid helm. That is absolutely ghastly. Gotta love the Telvanni. So anyway, I don't expect to be doing another hour-and-a-half marathon, but I have shorted you quite a lot in the last couple of weeks, so I hope you don't mind along one of this occasion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.